Hey guys, it's Nerris here, and I'm here with the Reddit Blood Bowl 3.5 League. This is my Game 2 versus the Morse Norse, and I actually have my opponent on stream with me. Do you want to just say hello?
Hi guys, this is Wunderbar. I am the commissioner of the league as well as his opponent for this week.
And so I'm Undead, of course, and you are playing the Norse team?
The Norse.
Awesome.
The glass cannons of the Blood Bowl world.
So we're going to get to this in just a second, but I just want to take a quick look at what's happened in the league in the last week. Now, I haven't seen a lot of these games. Do you want to just briefly mention what happened in yours?
Well, it was actually a fairly well-played match on both sides. I managed to score on my drive. He managed to score on his drive, and that was both in the same half. So then the second half was basically a scrum fest. I went down to only having maybe like 5 or 6 players on the pitch, and he had the ball, was working his way down. I managed to hold him up. It came down to turn 16, and one of his hobgoblins failed a dodge after picking him in the tackle zone, so he could not complete the handoff for the touchdown.
Oh, he went for it, and Nuffle just got in the way. That's how it always happens, right?
Yep.
And that would have been against Dark Tsunami, the Chaos Dwarf team. Now, I did spectate one of the other games this week. I believe it was the Pointy Ear Brigade 3.0, the Wood Elves, versus the Short Jokes, the Dwarf team. And the Wood Elves went fairly aggressive with their team. He has all linemen, and he started with a Treeman and a War Dancer, which means there were no other positionals. He sets himself up for an excellent first turn. He's receiving the ball, and the kickoff rolls a blitz. And the Dwarf player blitzes the Wood Elf War Dancer and kills him.
Oh!
Before the Wood Elves had a single turn of the game, their War Dancer was dead. Which means he's now playing with 9 linemen and a treeman. So that is a rough start to the season. I definitely wish these guys the best of luck because I really want to see how they come back from this because that was a rough start.
At the very least, Wood Elf linemen are no slouch.
No, they are not. I've seen Wood Elf teams with pretty much nobody left standing still pull out wins. So I'm actually excited to see how that goes. When they're not playing dwarves, that tackle is brutal for a first game. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Do you want to try kicking off here?
Sure.
And I'm going to switch camera. I'm going to make sure I switch camera. All right, and we're going to get going. Now, I did lose 2 players for this game. I have a dead zombie and I have an injured ghoul, so I'm definitely short players right now.
Whereas I have a lineman who is missed next, and he's actually got minus movement.
Yeah, that's what I have on the ghoul. So he needs a replacement.
You're probably going to have to replace him, whereas this lineman, I can actually hold on to him. He has 5 SPP.
I actually need to...
So it's really tempting to hold on to him and simply relegate him to being on the line of scrimmage.
I actually need to ask a mechanics question. I've never started with less than 11 players. Do I automatically get the 2 fill-in players, or do I have to select them somehow? Like, how do I get journeymen? Oh,
yes,
there they are.
Automatically
put skeletons on my team. Well, that's just great. I would have preferred zombies, but okay. Hey, we try something new every time. So there are all of our mercs.
Hey, I had an undead team, turn 16 touchdown with a skeleton, so you never know.
Well, you know what? They are faster, and I've had a couple people who are veterans of the undead recommend that I should have had at least one of them on the team to get a little more speed.
I am a fan of doing 2 to start with.
Really? See, I like armor because I'm orcs. I'm still not... I haven't given up on having armor 9 on everybody yet. It scares me to go all the way down to armor 7.
Well, the thing is, their armor 7 is very much minimalized by Thick Skull.
Well, it helps. They're going to be more likely to be stunned, but they're still going to be on their butts. So we'll see how this kicks off. I actually have an issue with my audio. If we can just hang on for one moment.
Oh, sweet. I get to receive.
Okay, and I am back in. So, raining is, for those who don't, -1 to catch, intercept, and pick up the ball. But neither of us care that much.
Yeah, neither of us are necessarily going to be doing much passing.
Now, this is where I'd be looking for advice on how to set up and talking all sorts of interesting things, but
Right.
Yeah.
That is
Unfortunately, you're in the stream, and I feel like I don't know how to set up unless I'm talking to myself now. Oh, I gotta get my grid
that
lines
is
on.
the problem about having your opponent in the stream. You want to talk strategy. That's one of the biggest draws of streaming.
Yeah.
However, you can't talk strategy until you've already done it
Oh, hang on.
when your opponent is there.
Hang on. You're Norse.
I
I
am
learned
Norse.
this the last time I played Norse. You've got frenzy on everything. Berserkers and werewolves have frenzy?
Correct.
Okay, so you back up. 1, 2. No. Alright, you know what? Whatever. You can have the line. The last time I played against Norse, I just got surfed off the pitch. And I would rather have you actually do that than have all my guys get knocked down. And you're receiving?
I am receiving.
Okay.
Is that... Everyone is trying to get in touch with me at the moment.
Well, awesome. I'm totally going to pass it to you so you can waste your time while you're on the phone.
Alright. Sweet. Hello? I'm in my room, but I'm streaming, so that's why I haven't been picking up. No.
Okay, let's
Yep.
see.
Everything is... Okay. Alright, bye-bye.
So you don't have anybody here with levels yet, but you got a couple points on the table.
Alright, so that was quick. I was basically second string. Alright, so what I'm going to do...
Suppose you can
which
talk
is gonna be
strategy at
something
this point.
This is going to be a little bit unorthodox and a little bit of a risk, putting my runner right there.
I've seen Norse play once, so I'm okay with that. I understand. Well, I mean, he has block. His name is in Morse code. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, now you get it. There
Oh,
you go.
God, I get it. I hadn't seen your players yet. That's fantastic. Now, does this actually translate to something, or are you just
yes,
going with...
all of the words in parentheses after the player names are indeed the
Oh, I
translation.
didn't even see it in there. That's fantastic. I assumed Blood Bowl was doing that for some reason.
Nope.
Oh, too bad. I was
am
going to
just
see if
that
anybody could figure it
conscientious.
out on their own. Or, you know,
Alright, so
waste their
let's
time
see.
on Google.
Block is going to hang out with... Actually... Yeah, Block is going to hang out with Throw, and I think...
Let's see.
that
Oh,
I will see if this works.
hang on. Oh,
Because
Block is in your
someone just
guys
had
in the
to
back.
notice that their zombies were surfable.
Yeah, I've played Norse once, and he surfed me 2 kickoffs in a row. Oh,
Oh,
quick
please
snap.
bounce out.
Quick snap. Free move. Alright.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? So just in case...
So quick snap is everyone not in a tackle zone can move 1 square?
No, it's everyone.
Oh, even if you're in a tackle zone.
Even if I am. So,
Oh.
like, for example... And the best part is,
Yeah.
tackle zones are also ignored. So, for example, I can do this.
Yeah, you can just... Oh! I have never considered moving forward with it, but usually my opponent isn't silly enough to spread out his guys like that.
Well, you'll...
I should have put the skeletons together with the mummy, but, again, I'm trying to figure these guys out, and that was a foolish
whoops.
deployment.
Did that a little bit wrong. But I can fix that by doing that.
You know what? I'm a big fan of when my opponent makes mistakes, so you just go right ahead.
Well, it's okay, because I could only... Because I still probably want to blitz with, say, one of the werewolves.
Yeah. They're Strength 4 Frenzy? Yeah.
But now I get to also just throw a block with one. Please bounce out, please bounce out!
Oh!
That's
You enjoy that walk. You just have a great time getting right back there.
Alright. So, as per the plan,
Yes.
first things first, let's throw this block. So far, so good.
Well, I'm pretty much convinced here that the skeleton should have been standing beside the mummy. I know I read about that, and then...
So, let's hit the other one, just because it's a little bit safer.
Well, you know, and you want better dice on the mummy. Oh, stuns both of them.
I just realized I took my block away from my werewolf.
And on
Good job, me.
on that second skeleton, Thick Skull actually kept him from being injured.
Oh man, could have used some SPP.
Oh
on
no,
kick.
no, it didn't. Never mind. They were both 7s. I thought I saw an 8.
Let's see. So I could actually blitz in with my werewolf and get a 2-die block on your mummy at this point.
Yeah, you could, but who wants to do that?
Not me, because I have a different plan in mind. Let's see. I just need to double check something real quick. Yep.
Oh, there it is.
And it worked.
Oh, he has Dauntless.
Exactly.
Do they just have Dauntless?
The runner starts with Dauntless.
Man. Andy's speed 7. It's just worth putting him... And they have agility access too, don't they?
They do.
Man.
When he levels, I'm hopefully going to give him dodge.
Yeah.
Given nothing changing.
I've heard of teams bringing 2 runners and no thrower to play on the bashy side of the games. Because the runner lets you like sidestep and do all kind of diving tackle, fancy stuff in the back of your zone. Oh, there it is.
Alright. I will go ahead and base your ghoul. And your white.
Well, you know. Wow. I already hate this. This is just a beautiful thing right here.
And so now I am going to go ahead and try and pick it up.
You know, my starting formation looked a lot better when they were standing.
So now normally I would go for the pass here.
But the rain?
But because of the rain, it makes it so that it's not...
-1 to catch, intercept, or pick up.
Right, so I already picked it up, so that was the hard part there.
So if it's an accurate, it's now a 4+ instead of a 3+.
Correct. And so, not worth doing. Now, despite me being basically the bashy team in this equation...
Really? Wow, I don't understand this matchup at all. I just always assume that I'm the bashy team, which is not correct.
Let's see. It's not all... I mean, the thing is, really, either of us could fill either role at this point. It really kind of depends on exactly what occurs.
Yeah.
But I'm basically going to be basing some of your dudes. And then
beating them up next turn.
And then leaving the one guy sort of back.
Because you can hand off later if you need to.
Well, it's not necessarily the handoff, because honestly, I'd like to just sort of march down the pitch with my thrower. If I can.
Oh,
and
wow.
The thing is,
they're faster than I'm used to. Okay.
Yes, you do have the fastest player on... Actually, we're tied for the fastest player.
No, the runner is really quick. Okay, I've got that. Oh, this seems like the worst idea. No, I'm not doing that. Strength 4, your strength crap.
See, I tried to make it so that, yes, I based your guy with my strength 4. However, the way that I have positioned my players, you would at best get a 1-die block.
Yeah, on most things here.
And that's pretty much what I'm okay with, considering I have that much more block than you. Oh, all right. Thankfully, he is one of the 2 strength 8 players.
Oh, he's armor 8? Oh, man. I just assume you're all armor 7 at this point, really.
The werewolves have armor 8. But you wouldn't have broken any armor with that because that was Snake Eyes on the armor roll.
Oh, man. Well, you know, you do what you can. Oh, you got dodge?
Right.
Oh, you have dodge with him. Do you?
No, you had dodge.
Oh, I have dodge. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Let's see.
Okay,
Oh, that's your...
now that's less fun. Um... That's too early to burn rerolls. I don't need that zombie.
I was about to say, that's actually a place where I would not have used the reroll, because
No.
you only had one player to move left.
Yeah. And, I kind of liked him where he was anyway.
Alright, so... let's see...
Man, I actually did not realize that the werewolf was armor 8. I should have checked that in advance. I just assumed everyone was 7.
So...
Oh, it's only him, too. Everyone else actually is 7.
Correct.
Oh, crap. Whoops. Oh, well.
So... No, Krund, you're not stupid, because yes, that would be a reroll. However, it was the last thing that he needed. It was the second to last thing he could have done on his turn, and so it actually made sense to go ahead and just take the both down, because it's not, that lineman is sort of locked up anyway.
Yeah, I'll explain my process here. At this point, I considered the reroll more valuable than having a zombie standing. Especially if he could actually just fail the roll again. The flip side to that is it does open my ghoul to taking a block, which is never what you want to do. But I'm considering the trade-off, and I would rather have the reroll for the play that really matters than for a block that, in the long run, probably won't affect things. It's actually really neat being on stream and having comments come in. I should really have that open in the other window so I can comment too.
So... I was considering trying to get that zombie into surfable position.
Oh yeah, because you can like shoot and... Yeah.
I could have.
But it commits a lot to set that up. I made that mistake in my first game. 3 times, actually, I surfed them by committing a couple players. And each time, I completely lost all momentum in my drive.
No, that's a reroll.
Oh. Well, you still got 2 dice.
Well, because strength 4.
Oh, the lineman's tying up my other zombie there. Alright. I'm cool with that.
Yes, that is slightly unfortunate for me. I was hoping to knock him down.
Well, let's be honest. You're hoping to kill him, but I mean, you take what you can get.
No, that's not a follow. Now here, I am going to advance my sort of like safety-ish guy. Because the thing is, none of your players are actually in range to get to my thrower. At least not easily.
I would agree with that. Seems like a fair and accurate assessment.
And so...
Are these 4-minute turns? These seem extremely long.
I do believe they are 4-minute turns.
Wow. Sorry, I'm used to playing 2 and 40 second. I'm not used to the whole 4 minutes. Definitely changes the speed of play.
Let's see. This... You know what, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. And now I will go for this 1 die block here.
Makes sense to me. I'd do it.
But I will not follow and stand next to your mummy.
Will not follow, because mummies. And...
I feel a little bit bad for my werewolf, but... That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. You're not doing anything. You're not blitzing. I highly doubt that you're blitzing, zombie. Stand up. You, sir.
I don't like that I gave you a couple 2-die blocks, but it was pretty much unavoidable.
Yeah, like they are what they are. I feel like what I really want to do here is something very stupid.
Okay.
He's too quick, and he's too far forward, and he does not have dodge.
He does not. Not yet. And he is stunned now.
And then I can follow up to here. I'm actually happy with how that one turned out. I'm going to throw this because you have block.
And I don't have dodge.
In this case, I think I will follow up.
Well, I am just glad that you're not getting perfect die rolls. Or, well, armor rolls, I should say.
Yeah. Yes, it has been known to happen. You, kill him.
Or not.
Now this is a reroll. Because I want my zombie standing. My mummy standing. You're going to do that? And he's actually going to stand his ground because I want some tackle zones. You.
Not going to Apo a KO.
There we go.
Oh no.
Down to there. In fact, yes, I will follow up. Oh, this mighty blow. Do you have
That's
Apoths?
an Apo.
You do have an Apoth. What did it re-roll to?
Miss next.
Broken ribs. Okay. And so, on that...
Significantly better than dead.
On that healthy note, you get the heck out of there. And, I will pass you the turn, sir.
Ah, thanks.
So, that was a bit of a swing.
Yep. Alright.
Sorry, who was the bashy team you were saying? No.
Well, no, see, that's the thing. As I was kind of saying, it depend. Basically, whoever got the numbers advantage first was going to be the bashy team. So now I get to play Elfie.
But you can.
3.
Well, yeah, but I feel like you've still got the block skills. Did you have dodge on someone?
Nope.
Oh, I thought the runner had dodge for some reason. He gets it.
Dauntless, wrong D skill.
Oh, wow. Having just reached the end of the season with my orc team, I have new respect for Dauntless. I always looked at it and thought, it's okay, but my lord, is it a nice skill.
I will take it.
Where's this? Oh, this is up in the middle. Oh, my skeleton! He was my friend.
Alright, so...
Now, can you actually hire these guys at the end of the game if you want to? Like the journeyman? I think you can actually choose to. Like, if they've actually taken skill points, you should be able to hire them and add them to your roster, I think.
And you are indeed able to do that.
That's awesome. I am a fan of that whole situation.
Yeah, I would have really appreciated a knockdown on either of those rolls. But it wasn't worth the offensive reroll.
I like how you have successfully committed 6 of my players to the left half of the field, your right, for a knockdown runner and a lineman. I really appreciate how that situation has evolved for you. That's a... Granted, last turn there were 2 more players there, so it didn't look as silly.
Now, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to get the 2-die block on the zombie
there?
I really need to keep that
lineman
there. Well, actually, I will be moving him over 1.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna come visit, shall we say?
Let's see. But what I will do is try and dodge away.
Ooh.
And I will still take the
The 1 die.
not only a 1 die.
Oh, does he have Frenzy? Oh, with the Blitz!
He has Frenzy, and
Oh!
I'm blitzing with him.
Oh, hang on. He has Frenzy, so he has to follow up.
Correct.
Interesting. So it makes it harder to dodge away with the Blitz action.
Correct.
But it's still pretty cool.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So he needs to go to 1, 2, 3, 4. So. Well, that didn't quite work out as I intended.
And you were counting to end zone, so I gotta get somebody over there. Alright, first things first.
Yes, that was very risky.
You're going there.
Well, no, I survived the blitz just fine. It was the dodge afterwards.
Yeah,
It wasn't so risky of a blitz because of block versus no block.
No, yeah, no, that was a very clean Blitz. I don't worry about that.
But, you know, I had an idea and it did not work out.
So I've got nothing but 1 die blocks across the board here.
That's pretty much how I was hoping it would end up.
Yeah. 4.
Yes, such is Blood Bowl. Oh, I think I see what's happening.
I don't know that I do. I'm still deciding just what's happening on this one.
Your opponent, the weakened lizard team, is trying his best to cheer me on despite my out for the game. Wait, where is he? Out for the game werewolf.
Well,
Of course, it is the one that had the SPP. So before I was saying yes, please, I would love for him to be MVP, but now I don't want him to be MVP because he's going to be out.
He won't be around to enjoy the fruits of his labor.
It is just a miss next, so it's not say a niggling. It's not any sort of stat down. So I just need to wait the game for him to come back.
Actually, like this.
Okay.
I want you somewhere useful. Like, do something. Okay.
Now, it's funny. You brought up 4-minute turns versus say 2-minute turns.
And then here I am.
So I can certainly play 2-minute turns. I have found that I am simply significantly better when it comes to 4-minute turns, because those 2 minutes, almost always on my opponent's turn, I'm thinking, oh yes, here's my plan.
Oof. That was dangerous. Let's do this first. I don't like the dice as much, but...
Well, that worked out. Mummy is easily the scariest piece that you have on the board.
Yeah, for sure.
Block all around. Okay.
So, I did make some concessions here, and I don't know that I like them. Debatably a poor decision, but we will see how things work out.
So, going to stand up some guys, including the runner. So now comes the part where I hope for
dice.
Some dice. Yes. Oh, that's only a 1 die. Shoot. That is no bueno, sir.
I'm hoping that I jammed enough people in here to make this a little annoying.
Alright,
but I don't know that I did.
Remember how I said that I had to basically be the elfie player?
Yeah. Are we elfing? Well, I mean, yeah, I certainly realize that I chose to mark the werewolf to get a 2 dice block on him instead of marking your berserker. Oh, he has jump up! I had
Correct.
no idea that he had jump up.
So,
See, when he was down, I figured, well, at least he can't reach the end zone, but I was wrong.
so let's see. Unfortunately, it would take both GFIs to bring them into 4+ range. But I am still certainly going to try.
Oh no. There's the first reroll,
Oh, man.
and you really don't want to do it again.
But I'm going to.
Uh-oh.
Well, that could have gone better. That could have gone significantly better.
As Blood Bowl does.
So let's see. How bad was the... Ah, so he re-rolled from a 1 to a 2.
Alright. Mark you. That's what zombies are for. That's what the internet told me.
Yep.
Tells me things. Sometimes I listen.
I was really hoping pass would prevail there.
How many turns do I need to get up the field? A lot. Hey.
Yup.
I gotta try it. You're there.
You got it.
No, don't follow. Do you want to get
KO'd.
surfed, you silly white? And he would have to go for it to step onto the ball, and I am not ready to make that commitment. She's a lovely lady, but love will only get you so far. I don't know where that came from.
I realized that was a really risky play on my part, but I figured I had oh jeez, this isn't good.
These KOs are actually
This is pretty much what happened the first game. I lost a player to an injury, and then I started getting KO'd, and then I had like half my team when the next drive started.
and things go from there. Oh, what? Huh. Okay. That
What?
changed. I've just got some better blocks here than I thought I did.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
realize that I had an assist with the skeleton here.
Yeah, the white was able to provide an assist.
So that's crap.
With 2 GFIs, you could get that white onto the ball.
Yeah, you know what? Technically correct.
That's the best kind of correct.
I'm just gonna mark up the ball here, make sure I'm not sitting in a... push you. To there. Whatever, you can't get 3 people on that mummy. Oh, that's my boy! Look at you doing your job. Isn't that everyone? Oh no, I have you. Oh, you're just gonna die anyway.
Alright. Alright, alright.
Now, I better get this ball the hell out of here before something horrible happens. I'm hoping that 3 tackle zones should be enough to carry me.
You say that like I was intending to try and get the ball or something.
Well, you did say you were playing Elfie. and I have seen shenanigans, for which there are no names, come from the Wood Elves.
Let's see. what I'm gonna do...
Oh, my mummy actually leveled on the werewolf. He went to level 6. Gravelord Nita.
Congrats!
Gravelord Nita. My condolences to the Lizardman player who I'm playing after this.
Alright.
Don't worry, I will not roll doubles. He's just gonna have, like, I don't know. I'll give him something useless. Knowing me.
Alright, so... here is the plan. That was a crappy plan.
That is, in fact, the, one of the best answers to a plan, as it were.
Well.
So I've turned 5, 6, 7... So I still have 4 turns?
Yes.
How fast am I?
Plenty fast.
9. Not fast enough for mummies. What do whites have access to? They don't have agility.
Strength and general, I believe.
I feel like actually getting block dodge on one of the ghouls is probably what I need most at this point in the game.
That is usually a good way to start a ghoul.
Yeah,
and to start an undead team, because you typically want your ghouls to be your ball handlers, but without block,
they can't do it when they're dead.
Almost going to have block undoubtedly.
All right. Oh, and he is, in fact, Dr. Reliable. Let's get you up the pitch.
Alrighty.
Why don't you go have some fun? Oh man, these blocks suck. You know what? In the interest of being ridiculously annoying, let's put you over here too. And let me... You have to guard him. You can do this. Everything else is covered. I don't quite know where to go with this one. I know what I'd like to do, but that's rarely the thing I should do. So let's just throw some blocks.
Oh man. Stunned.
Take them where you can get them. You're going to go here. So that you can do that.
Alright, well that's better than getting knocked down.
Hopefully he can do the job. Now that I've got a 3 die. Oh! Alright, I've got 1 reroll left. I've got a long way to go. I don't care.
Nah, just... Aw. Okay. I'm alright with that.
How fast is he? 6? That crap I do have to follow. That's annoying.
Oh. Okay.
I would much have preferred not to. It's like I would like to throw this, but I think that's silly. You know what? I'm going to stand as is and see what I have to do. So I've definitely left some openings. This is perhaps the strangest cage, but the number of players on the field, I'm hoping, is enough to carry this one.
I mean, that's not a bad way of looking at it.
I figure 4 players out means I can try to cage with 2.
Well, you're caging the side with more strength, so makes sense.
Yeah, that runner does concern me. But he would have to dodge twice to get out of there.
Correct.
Or do a 1 die blitz with no reroll.
What I'm going to do is use my loner as sort of a tire-upper.
That's never a bad situation. I actually am kind of liking that my loners are skeletons, because it means I don't forget who they are. I would never know where my loner player was on the pitch.
See, typically I try to make all my players in the same position have the same look, and usually the loner linemen are not the look I choose.
Oh, yeah. I did do that this time. I put all my skeletons with the same aesthetic just because I
Hooray!
like the black pants. Oh,
Double
no!
hooray! Oh, he
Oh,
regened!
no. Oh, he regened? Oh, he did. Wow. I'm so used to needing an apothecary, and the fact that I don't own one scares me. Scares me quite truly. Alright.
Okay, so I have a couple options.
Why does he have points? He must have
Who?
had an injury and a... Oh, no, he was MVP. The guy you just knocked out.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember why he had points on him.
Alright, so here comes yet another play that is meh, but at this point, I basically got to start. I got to keep taking risks. The question is,
It's not like you can lose momentum right here. I feel like you're just looking for fun ways to steal it.
great, awesome, no dodging for
I
me.
I would agree with you that that was the play that had to happen, though. Okay, so let's think about this. You go here.
So that's yet another stunned player because that's what these guys do is get stunned apparently.
Actually, you know what? This is a much better idea.
But yeah, this is pretty much a repeat of the first one. The players just sort of kept getting stunned, knocked out, otherwise hurt.
I really want to commit my blitzer to all these blocks over here, but I'm also a little chicken. So I'm gonna move some players up here, and we'll see how that goes. What am I hitting? Well, you. Oh, I was terrified that he was gonna knock himself over and just remove any potential for making plays that I had.
And there's the stun.
Which is all we needed. Okay, so let's hit some people.
But yeah, I see the turn 8 touchdown here for you. I don't think there's much in the way of preventing that.
Oh, no, you're my blitz!
I was about
Oh!
to say, I am so amazed that that was not a blitz.
It was a blitz. I hate it. I was counting squares and I walked them. I do that more often than any person has a right to do. Oh, crap. Alright, let's do some silly stuff then. You're gonna have to move up here and mark him.
Well, look at that.
And of course, these dice can do no wrong. Actually, will follow up just to make sure that you've got to do something.
Awesome.
Oh man, no.
This is the epitome of fantastic.
This is the dreaded first half of the Norse teams. I typically feel that they either go way ahead in the first half, or something silly happens. And you look at something like this. Well, these mummies have been just on point.
Yup. Stuns and KOs all over the place.
A lot of KO. Actually, you know what? You're correct. A lot of stun. I discount those. And I should not.
Yeah, like a lot of people think, oh, it's a stun, not a...
But that's still a player advantage for a turn and a half or so. Like, that's really nice.
So, simply because I'd prefer you to get a hit against my loner and then that's pretty much it, we're gonna do this first. Yep, that's pretty much how I expected it to go. Yet another critical 1 failure on the dodge.
Okay, so you, sir. Now this is my turn 7, so I have 1 turn after this.
Correct.
So you can move way up the field. Now, who the heck was that sucker with jump up? Oh, he got surfed.
Yes, my blitzer
I apologize.
is
That was
hanging
not
out on the
intentional
sideline.
taunting.
I would have really liked that to work too. Se-
says the Lizardman player.
yes.
Yeah.
There's no hope of me stopping you now. Because I left all my guys lying on the floor.
That should make it more difficult to get through.
He can't reach your ball carrier anyway. At this point, I'm really just hoping that my KO'd players get up because they refused to in game 1. Yup. I figured you would do this.
Well, I mean, he's there.
Yeah. That was the only person I was considering standing up.
Because of this.
Yes.
But he's a loner skeleton that I don't need.
Exactly.
I'll try a kick.
That's why I knew you were gonna go for
stunned and ejected. So
he did get ejected, but it's
well, I'm down a player for no advantage.
But you stunned him.
Well, yeah, but well, it means I could kick him again. But I gave up a player advantage in the second half for a shot at taking the other werewolf off the pitch, and maybe that was silly because I did already have a player advantage.
That was exactly what I would have done in your position.
Yeah. If I had 12 players, I would have been very excited to do it. With 11, I'm a little on the fence.
The only other thing I'm gonna do now is
is that so I can't kick him again?
No, it's not so much so you can't kick him again as I want to blitz with my thrower.
Yeah, you might as well. Why do people keep killing my zombies?
And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that's the thing. I did realize that guy on the ground could technically reach me. Actually, if my mummy had been one square up, I would have made that a lot harder, I think. But there's no way he will. There's way too many dodge zones, and they're all like -3.
That's just alignment on the ground. That's just alignment on the ground. Yeah, go ahead and score.
Yeah, I do believe you worry too much. I am not risking the touchdown for the extra blocks. As much as I want to blitz with that mummy down there, I have lost games that way too many times. Is this end of half, or is there one turn?
I get one turn of hitting your guys.
Didn't you start with the ball, though? So it is half turn. Half time. Because that was your kickoff.
Oh, that was my... Yeah, that's right. That was my turn 8.
Oh, I didn't get my skeleton back. Big surprise. It's not even possible.
And I got...
one of them.
One guy. Not the blitzer.
And you're down 3? So it's 10 on 8 right now.
Yep.
And what was it? It was the lineman back? So the berserker and the werewolf are still down.
Alright.
Okay, who did that? Oh, it was Pinwheel. I love Pinwheel. He was a really fun boss.
There's the loner.
Where, right up center? Yep.
Actually, on the outside, because the outside's more likely to get hit.
You know, in all the times I've been hit on the kickoff, I've never actually thought that through properly. That makes a lot of sense.
And then the... See, I could set up 2 ways here. I could set up for the blitz. I could set up for the scrum, which is not the way I would do it. I'm setting up for basically the blitz, being able to respond to whichever way you try to move the ball up the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
The guy you're playing loves your team theme.
Oh, well, you know, I figured I'm not very good with themes, but everybody loves Dark Souls, so I can't go wrong.
Yeah, that's about right.
Plus, it makes me so happy that Gravelord Nito... Oh, hang on, Gwyn is my one mummy. Gravelord Nito is the guy who's leveling up. Oh, such a boss. And by that, I mean such a fantastic player. This is in no way a...
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how to play this middle line. Because I really don't like tying up my mummies so early.
Well,
that's what I hear.
There's multiple ways to think about it. And I'll tell you, because at this point I'm fairly resigned to the loss here. Because you have such a huge numbers advantage and I have the lower AV.
Yeah, I feel like I can actually...
You could set up with your 5 strength 3 guys across the line and do a traditional 5 versus 3 and leave your mummies out on the sides.
Yeah. The flip side being, it's nice to have the...
But these are easy free hits.
Yeah. You know what? I'll go like that.
That's another way of doing it.
It's weird. Ah, I'll bite. You don't learn by theory, Hammer.
Well...
Oh, there it is!
But
Woof.
There's only so much I can do with it because it's not like I can run someone back there.
Mm-hmm. This is the second kickoff in the row where you've gotten a really nice result. First one you had your reposition on the defense. And
yeah,
now you could
that's only
blitz
worth
me.
so much, though.
Yeah.
Granted, I will sort of take advantage, get some guys.
I mean, I'm not going to say no if you're going to give me the blitz. You know? Might as well make some things happen.
Oops. That is the wrong place for him, but... let's see. Okay.
The ball's definitely going this direction. Happy with that. I kind of want you here. This will happen. You're doing that.
Well...
You might have to handle... Oh.
This is a little bit of a risk, but hey, I've been doing that this entire time.
Ah, that actually did, that really messes with what I was hoping to accomplish here. And it looks like it's paid off.
Well,
I was waiting for you to finish that up with, especially if I kill him.
Alright. Now...
Are you sure this is my turn? Because I really thought this was supposed to be my turn.
As tempting as it is to devote the werewolf to that side as well, I'm not going to do that. I am going to put my werewolf up here, and that'll do it.
Where are you going? Oh, that's just...
That's
just
nicer for you.
That is just the nicest thing anyone has ever done. I mean...
Basically, I'm hoping that you find yourself unable to pick up the ball, and then I can just sort of figure out a way to get in there. That's pretty much the only way I'm going to score.
Yeah, this is a scary kind of situation here. Like, I don't like where any of my players are
I mean, the thing is, you would probably want to give it to Pinwheel.
Yeah, because...
the reason I didn't move the werewolf up that side is because, theoretically, if you want to...
I can throw it the other way.
Pick it up and hand it off to the other one. And then he could have run down the other side and said, ha ha ha, all your guys are on the other side of the pitch. but now you've moved all your guys to compensate for my shift.
Yeah, I'm funny
and
like
it's
that.
still raining. Yeah, that makes sense.
You get the hell out of here. Okay, now the werewolf is the one left with frenzy. Speed 6. 1, 2. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, alright.
Well, I guess I don't need to worry about him getting surfed?
That is admittedly like the shining rain cloud in this cesspool of joy and wallowing.
Yeah. I mean,
joy and wallowing. That's
It's funny because Norse has been one of those teams where it's always gone either.
Oof. You get back here.
My play with Norse has always been very one way or the other. Either yes, block all day and it pays off big time, or it's the exact opposite where it's just like, and their AV7 just means that they don't get to do anything. Hey!
Oh!
I like that result.
Yeah. And I took the reroll to pick
up
on the pickup, which I'm always on the fence about. But given the blocks I had on the line, this turn I didn't mind. But I hate blowing rerolls on the offense because sometimes you just need those crazy elf shenanigans.
Hop on over there.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, crap. I picked up the ball with the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I had fully intended to pick up with the other one. I thought I messed that up.
I was expecting you to, like, hand it off and then advance the ghoul, maybe, but
you
did not do that.
I was actually planning to mark it with the ghoul who picked it up.
This is what happens sometimes with Norse, where it's just like, I just roll both downs, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually a little concerned right now.
Aww. I will follow there.
But I have managed to get the players down where I need them. Hopefully. I can make this happen.
So if I make a dodge with the werewolf, I have a surf opportunity on your zombie.
Oh, you know what? That is completely worth it. I just think that's something that needs to happen.
I think I'll go with the more realistic option.
Oh, pushy. Oh. And there we have it. Oh. Oh, interesting.
And just checking out range of movement. Yep.
All right. Let's get you good for nothings, you slouchers, back into the game here.
Oh yeah. my chat is encouraging me to get into that cage, but the cage is too far away. I would have been able. Yes, I could have like with my runner to one
Cage?
die blitz.
Quote unquote cage. This is the
Yeah.
this is the loosest definition of cage I've seen in quite some time.
But you know, like it's so funny how much this is mirroring my first match, where I was down players and just sort of barely scraping by, but then finally he was just like, I have more players. He extended just a little too far. I pulled off a risky play, knocked the ball loose, and then ran it in. There's plenty of time for me to say, try to tie it up.
I hate this. This is a terrible idea. Why am I doing this? I don't care. Look at me, not even caring.
Whoa.
You see
look
how
at that.
You see how many cares I'm giving right here? 0 of them.
No, I actually completely understand this play.
Well, the thing is, you're going to beat the crap out of me wherever I'm standing, so I may as well be standing closer to your end zone. At least that's the thinking here. 2-die block there.
Oh, man.
Oh! Okay, suddenly this play is not the steaming pile it was a moment ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, it's a push. Intriguing. I will unfortunately have to take that. Now, the real question is, what do I do with this guy?
That is a good question.
With my dear friend. Max, dearest of all my friends.
Huh? Oh.
Little Max Payne reference for those who are fans of...
I was about to say, his name is Solaire. Why were you calling him Max?
You know what?
Yeah, so
you
far
just
I've
get
pretty
right
much
out
just
here.
been an SPP farm for the teams I've played.
And admittedly, you've only given a touchdown and 1. It's more like I'm farming knockouts. That is the danger of the Armor 7 teams.
Yep. Alright, so as much as I want it... Because the thing is, I see a way to get into your cage in one corner.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you've got a lot of ways to get in here. I don't... That's why I said I don't quite like this.
If I were to risk a 1-die block, I'd potentially be able to...
Yeah.
But, I think...
You can get in there, but you need some dice to make it work.
Not... Well, I need some dice.
Yeah.
But it's not insurmountable dice.
No.
But first it's this. And then it's this. Good.
Gotta free up players.
Not follow. Hey, look at that.
Oh, you hurt my...
Another regen.
Oh, wow.
But some SPP, so that's another guy that if he nabs MVP, he'll level.
You skeletons, you're useless. Put your head back on. He's playing with his head on the sideline.
And so... Now he can go there. That's going to be a 1-die blitz after I take this, hopefully, 2-die blitz. Or block after the... A pushed is definitely not what I wanted. Not going to follow.
How clever.
Instead, how about a 2-die block?
Oh, I like that. That's actually really cool.
We are going to push him. And we are going to follow. And that's it for my turn.
I have no idea how I mess with this.
I see plenty of ways. There's actually a lot of ways that you can mess with this and also run well and down the field.
But not safely.
No, it's fairly safe, too. It all, but at the very least, I've made it. I've made it so that you do need to respond to me. But you've got plenty of free players to position as needed to respond very, very effectively.
Alright, let's start like
I'm
this.
just hoping for like a dub skulls on a block and then a reroll a quad skulls. That's the thing is I don't even need that
Try to
necessarily.
figure out how many players I need free for this to work. That'll do.
Okay, so there's the first part of the plan.
I was trying to figure out if I had.
Right.
I was trying to figure out if I had to blitz in there to make that work.
The only thing is, I probably would have done the. I probably would have pushed mash inward. To be perfectly honest, if I were you, that last lineman that you chain pushed out.
Yeah.
Because now he's completely free until you say mark him again.
That's true.
Okay. That's something.
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
I've heard of strange, very very strange plays which don't actually work in practice, but in theory they're very very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can stick on 3 of them. Actually, not hitting anything this turn. Feels like a mistake. You, sir. We're going here. Oh, you're so slow. Why are you so slow?
Because he's a zombie.
Well, he's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna do something stupid here.
Now, that was almost okay, except the
follow
was the stupid part of that equation.
Well, it definitely screws with my numbers, but it makes you roll dice to get that lineman out. And anytime your opponent has to throw more dice than you, I tend to be alright with that.
Fan of it?
I'm not saying it always works, but I am saying that I have seen more than my fair share of turnovers that weren't deserved.
Alright, so first, let's...
Wow, it's like we just kicked off, really.
Relevant.
It really looks like we just did a kickoff. Like, we're just back on the line, everyone's tied up.
Yep.
So, essentially, I've spent the last 3 turns recovering from your blitz.
Which I'm okay with. So,
alright, I like that.
He's free. Oh, that's a 3 die against. Okay.
Yeah, I've got, there's some strength 5 going on.
We're actually just going to throw this block.
Because you can, and it's there.
And I will not follow. And so, as much as I'd rather take the 2 die block on the white, let's see. Instead, I am going to just stand up my werewolf, even though it's not the best play. And, oh, that's the loner too? Hmm.
Oh, the guy you want to dodge out? Yeah. At least I assume.
Man.
3, 4, 5, 6, go for it. 7. The guy's back there. Ah. Yeah, I'm not quite as protected back there as I was hoping I might be. It's kind of hard to see for me until I move the players.
Alright. Well.
Well, if you're gonna be an elf, you might as well be an elf. Oh, there. Oh!
Alright. Made the dodge.
So this is the double go for it, but you get the rerolls because it's not your loner.
Yes!
Oh! There
The
it
ball
is.
is free.
Sort
and
of.
in 3 tackle zones.
Well, best case scenario, that's really where you wanted it, isn't it? Or no, not so much.
No, I would have preferred you'd have to move guys in order to be near it. And although it is tempting to say take a 2-die against with my loner, I think instead I will
pass the turn
pass
on
it
that
off
one.
and hope that the pouring rain does its job. But hey, this gives you an opportunity to give it to the right ghoul.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Problem is I have so many things I need to do this turn, or that ball won't be safe even if I drop it. It's safer there while I do my other shenanigans.
Very true.
Whoa!
Oh,
Alright then. That's a thing.
And
Oh!
of course he's KO'd.
Because, you know, I'm in the business of farming knockouts. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the order that I do this? You're causing me no end of trouble, you know this?
Hooray! For once, they don't roll a POW.
Ah. You know, I think I will.
Wow. I'm very surprised you went that direction.
Yeah, I was on the fence there. I just don't know what the hell to do with this ball if I actually pick it up. I don't have a good way to secure it.
You move it a couple squares back and just
Yeah.
say, hey, I have all my players between yours and mine. Or you could try running straight through. There's a big gap there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then, oh, he was just going to eat the meatiest of fists. Straight to the face. I think he's actually kind of safer around here. He's got to be one more back in case he frenzy through with the werewolf. You've got to kill him. That'll do.
Hey, he's not dead.
Oh, that's annoying. As much as I really want to follow that up, I need this tackle zone where it is. I need you where you are. You know what? I'm going to let you throw the block dice.
Okay, fair enough.
It's probably a bad idea, but
Alright.
I feel like I need those players standing, or I need you to force effort to get them out of the way. If I do it for you by accident, then I'm sitting in a tight spot.
Alright, so... First things first. Fine. That works just fine. Nope, not gonna follow. Oh man. Don't you hate when you wish you could throw a 2-die block, but then you realize, oh, but if you frenzy, suddenly it's a 2-die against?
Oh no. That is a little...
I hate those.
You know
So
what? I wouldn't know. I've never played with Frenzy. And that's probably why.
So instead... gonna do another
Oh,
ridiculous...
he can actually get there. Wow.
Oh!
Oh!
And it worked again!
Oh, what is this? Whew. I swear, if you kill him... Okay. I can accept that. I don't want to.
Okay.
Surely I don't.
I can keep working with this.
You have another go for it? You go pick up the ball? No?
No.
Ah, damn.
No, I do not. But I have a tackle zone on it.
Indeed you do.
So let's see. Let me just see something real quick. So, boom. Da. Yep, this is... This is gonna happen.
Oh! Oh, you did clean that up.
Onto the ball, not onto the ball. Onto the ball, not onto the ball, not onto the ball.
Oh! And you got the stun.
I was very tempted to push him onto it, but then I figured I'd rather it stay in one of my tackle zones.
Yeah, I would agree.
And let's see. How detrimental would it be if my lineman went down on an attacker down?
Devastating.
I mean, it wouldn't be the best thing in the world, but I think the potential upside is actually significant. So I'll take that chance.
Oh, and there it is.
Oh boy.
Andy's the loner.
He is the loner.
I mean, please, use your reroll. By all means.
Nope. Not burning a reroll on the... Oh, and he's stunned. Great.
That's just,
I've been rolling ones all game.
You know what? That is just a little bit of extra joy to make your day that much happier.
Yep.
Okay, so the question that remains is, how do I hit this lineman? Really, that's pretty much all it comes down to. I think you're going to stand.
Sounds like a good plan so far.
You...
Although...
Yeah, I know.
You've already deviated from what I would have done.
Yeah, I'm not sure what my favorite approach is here. Thing is, I want to hit the werewolf with my mummy.
Yes,
but
that does look attractive.
But before I do that, I want to be sure I have tackle zones on the ball, as many as possible.
Well, you're pretty... Well, I guess if you jam your other free players into it...
There we go.
Darn it. Started rolling those knockdowns again. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Which, that I followed up?
Hmm?
The follow-up, or the
no,
not
just
dead?
the fact that he's not stunned or KO'd.
Yeah,
okay
that's
with.
pretty nice. Now you can go... You know what? You're gonna go there.
Okay.
I am indeed being quite silly here.
You just had to go and follow.
Yeah. I very much considered against it.
Well, that works.
I will follow this one. Now you, sir, are going to pick up the ball.
Alright. Failed pickup, good scatter. Failed pickup, good scatter.
1, 2, 3. That goes there. Nope. Yeah, if that goes in there, I'm really in it, aren't I?
That's not a failed pickup.
And it's a silly place to leave the ball because you've got everybody right there. But so do I, so we will see.
Alright, this guy's finally coming in to do something.
Yeah, I was just thinking, having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players out and then one hanging out as a safety kind of makes it a bit harder to win the Bash War here.
Jeez.
What was that? Oh, the Dauntless failed?
Yes. Dauntless failed.
But did not matter. Oh, no, I choose. Okay, got it. I am caught up.
But I will gladly take a tackle zone on the ball.
It's clever of you.
Now... Nope, that doesn't work out as I would like it to.
Oh, he is going to take it. I wasn't sure if you're going to use him or with the blitz or just do it with the thrower.
Yeah, that was, a decision to be made.
Yep. And you made it. And this this is the glorious result. It's very fancy.
Now, thrower's the new safety.
I want to go up there so badly, but then my ghoul's just going to get smashed up.
That's pretty much the entire point of this guy's not
line up here. Yeah.
Hey!
Oh.
Look at that, a dodge. Alright, I somehow have to get this ball free in the next, 2 turns. I don't like my chances. Dauntless just had to fail. Granted, ended up being double pushes, which is okay.
Boy.
Except right now. Because he's probably down and out.
Good
Pretty
enough.
much. But he's not dead. I'm just really thankful that it... Actually, I'm not going to finish that sentence.
My opponent is on stream. It makes sense for me to conserve my plans.
No, it wasn't a plan, but it was a potentially jinxing statement.
Ah.
One of those statements where you make it and then suddenly it's just like, oh no, now everything's going to go terribly. But the thing is, since I thought it may still happen.
Yeah, it's very foolish to plan ahead in Blood Bowl.
No, again, this wasn't planning.
You know what? I'm going to pretend that it's planning and hope that you actually do get the jinx. This is a very silly play. I feel. I could be wrong.
Throw a block before you move anyone else into that cage.
You know what? That is just that is the plan of plans.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, if I'm going to throw a block.
Hey, it worked.
Well, I mean, I might as well blitz it.
Yeah, that was your last thing. So now he can move all of just a few spaces.
Oh! It seemed worth it. Perhaps not. It was either that and try to move up the field here or just try to lock up for the rest of the game. And I did not like my odds with that.
Let's see. Oh, you don't have the right ghoul carrying the ball. How are you supposed to level up Pinwheel?
You're just trying to make me hand this off and lose everything horribly.
No, I am simply an advocate for leveling players.
A handoff is still a catch result, I believe.
Yes.
So it's still at -1,
But
and it's still a 4
it counts as
plus.
an accurate pass automatically, so they basically cancel each other out.
And it goes to a 4 plus with a reroll, which is an exact 75% chance to throw away a touchdown. I mean, to drop the ball.
Alright, let's see.
And let's be honest, I'm not even close to having this secured.
Yeah, but you are a point up.
Yeah.
Man, right now is when I wish I still had jump up on the field somewhere.
Oh, that fellow, yeah.
But no, he felt like laying down on the job for this entire half.
He elected not to jump up. He was feeling quite pressured.
You know what?
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, you little. That's why I put the white on that corner. Because I figured if anyone's going to get blitzed, I might as well put the block up front. Wow, you little jerk. What are you?
Yes!
Oh!
I'd rather take a 2-die.
And you're willing to, Man.
It still didn't work.
Well, you didn't get the corner, but you got the goal down. You're willing to take the dodge to get that off.
Alright, Loner.
Wasn't it still 2-die against the white? He's strength 3 anyway. He just has block instead.
It would have been a, let's see, I canceled out the assists.
The mummy was canceled? Oh, you had to cancel the ghoul. Yep, sorry.
So that would have been a 1-die against the
You're correct.
White.
I forgot that the ghoul on the bottom was assisting.
Yay! Alright. What I should be doing is playing this for the potential tie, but right now I'm basically playing this for the
points.
Not 2-0. This rain and oh man, just everything worked against me this game. Granted, losing here does not say knock me out for playoff contention. I've learned my lesson. Probably not going to go with Norse again.
I really like them. I don't understand. They have a lot of trouble with armor.
Like, there's basically if a couple more players had a little bit higher armor, they would. I
yeah,
think
you're just missing the armor you need, really.
It's. Yeah, that looks about right. The knockoff point for playoffs, let's see, I think there's 9 weeks. Because there's 10 teams in each division. And so as such, I believe that let's see, so 9 perfect score after 9 would be 27. It really sort of comes down to someone asked, where the cutoff point for playoffs would be. And I think it would be 3 losses. It's top 4 out of each 10-man out of each 10-man division. It really sort of depends. Like, it might be 4 losses, or I think it's 5 not wins and 4 losses, but I could be wrong. Like, you still need to win a majority of the time in order to make playoffs. Well then.
Yeah, I wasn't sure quite how to try to deconstruct that. Um, and unfortunately, I couldn't mark all the vulnerabilities I wanted to. I probably should have gone for it with that zombie up top.
Oh, wait, I should have run that runner up instead of back. Oh well. If I had run him up, he still wouldn't have been in scoring position. Theoretically, let's see. I'd have right now. Boot is the only one that I could potentially get into scoring position. What I'm going to do though is fail a dodge earlier, and because the thing is, you did leave me open
A dodge
the 2-die
blitz. Yeah,
if both dodges succeed.
but that's two dodges and no rerolls.
Instead, my thrower is in for a world of hurt.
I have rerolls and a 3-die block. I will take that.
Ah,
There we go.
of course.
Oh, and of course.
Oh,
That's the minus speed again.
Was that?
Yeah, that's the minus speed.
Yep,
That's the same thing I got.
movement on my thrower.
And because that was my reroll, burnt up, I'm gonna run it in.
Makes sense.
Oh, look at you, you little ghouly son of a... Hey, look, they're back!
Seriously?
Nice of you gentlemen to show up for the game.
But still not the Berserker.
Really? I gotta see when this loads back up. I'm assuming it will load back up. Not the Berserker, you should fire him.
With 5 SPP, I think I can't. I can't justify that even
I don't know.
for roleplay purposes.
He MVP'd once, and I think he's done his job.
So now I get a turn of hitting things. And a vanity pass?
Oh yeah, you do. In the rain.
Yup.
Actually, what am I doing? And you actually go forward one. There we go.
I don't see any reason to be leaving anyone in blitz position.
Because if I get a blitz result, then I can try to hit someone. That's like a 1 in 12.
It's not worth it, to be perfectly honest, because here's the thing. If I wanted to, I could blitz one of your mummies with my friggin' runner.
Yeah.
Again. Which, if you left them up there, I probably would have. Despite the fact that I'm... Like, now that they're out of range, the runner's going to go for the Vanity Pass, hopefully to get MVP and hopefully to get dodge.
Yeah. I get that. See, but now if you roll an extra turn... Oh, wait.
Let's see, so...
Who can catch?
the two linemen that are adjacent to my runner.
Indeed.
They're going to just chill in the middle of the backfield, because the runner can actually reach both sides and have
that is just ridiculous.
So let's see. This is Werewolf gets a nice little frenzy, and then Kick gets to throw. Yeah, I think this will work.
I can really see the advantage of the speed on the skeletons here. But they've also been getting knocked out. Brilliant coaching!
Hey, an extra reroll!
Oh, this is a beautiful thing.
That helps my my vanity pass situation.
It in fact does.
So...
Now, I did end up scoring with the wrong ghoul, but unfortunately just, your tackle zoned me out of getting the level.
Push, fine. Over there. No. So now we use block.
Right back into the middle.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Now we're gonna go ahead and do the.
Wow, you're feeling pushy today. Oh, free reroll. Comes into play.
Yep. And
What are the odds on the throw? 4 plus?
It's gonna be a 4 plus on the pickup, and then a 3 plus
So
on the.
No, it'll be a 4 plus on the catch because of the rain.
Yeah.
If you still had the reroll, it would have been 75%. Now it's just a 50. You might be better throwing the blocks. I mean, not that I want you to hit me. Please, throw the pass. Ah! Will you put your head back on? That was a 4 on the injury roll, so...
No reason to do that with the loner. The other guy's not going to do GFI blitzes. Let's just...
make this happen. Put someone else next to the ball in case you fail to pick it up. No, you got it. Oh, wow. Throw for the ages.
He picked it up in the rain, and then Scatter launched it.
To nowhere. Alright, well that's game.
At least we'll get instant verification.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, right, because you can just push it right through.
So, guess what? Pinwheel took MVP, he's still gonna level.
He took MVP?
Yep.
Oh, you lucky little sucker. That is fantastic. You can't hope for much better than that.
And one of my linemen took my MVP, not
the loner.
2 SPP. So
unfortunately, it's on the wrong character.
Say, screw you, loner. Rolled a friggin' skull when I need him to roll anything other than that.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll go ahead and...
So those are those. Let's check the results here quickly. How'd you do for gold? 30? That's not bad. And, oh no, so you rolled a 2, because you had the fame.
Yep.
So you got +1. Wow. 2 roll on the winnings is no fun.
Group 3.
Okay, so
wait a minute.
That's the game there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did score twice.
Oh, I thought you were telling me we weren't matched up. You just scared the...
No, sorry about that. I forgot that you did manage to run it in there, and that's why the last turn was as it was.
Yeah, right in at the end. Okay, so I guess that's my game against the Norse. I have a Lizardman team up yet, so I've got a Bashy game coming up against Should Have Had a D8. I do believe he's listening to the stream here.
Yeah, he's been loathing how I've failed to kill your players.
You know what? Any true Lizardman would. There's been not nearly enough death coming towards the undead.
Well, I mean, they're already dead, so there's still plenty of death there. It's funny, though, because... he does say he's still excited to play.
No, it's definitely going to be a fun game. I have a... Well, again, I'm used to orcs, but I always have trouble playing against lizardmen. I can't wait to see it, because I'm playing as lizardmen in another league that's starting up shortly. So I'm really curious to see what they bring to the table. But I'm going to close the stream off here, and I will hopefully see many of you next week.